Hello. There's a whole world out there. There's a whole world out there. I was in the bath and that kept popping up, that expression. And it occurred to me that in Quebec, en français, en québécois actually, so in our language here, we don't really have that expression. Il y a un monde au-delà. Tu sais, like, it doesn't sound as like good and nicely wrapped as it does in English when it comes to just the image that there's a whole world out there. Like, there's a flood of images that come and like different layers of meaning. It's like, I really resonated with that sentence for a really long time, you know? And language does shape our perception. There's a whole world out there. What do you want to tell us, Spirit? Why this sentence right now? Why this sentence right now? I didn't pick my regular deck today. Whew. Earth, earth, earth. With a lot of green and yellow in that card. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that big pentacle and then the stag next to it. That woman in the background. The compass. They kind of like the perspective of it is like, this is the, can you see the figure, how these two are linked? This is the eye side of the, yeah, what do you call that? Words are not coming. Words are not coming. Images are coming. Can you see that? Yeah. There's a whole world out there. There's a whole world out there. Practical, grounded, determined. What do you want to create in your world, you know? And something about the size of it. Have you associated the world to be a big place? Or have you come back to your own vessel and understood that your world does not have to be as big as the world to matter, right? Yeah. What else? What else? What else? Maybe banana cramps. We'll see if there's a, you tell me the words that pop up, like that game. P-O-M, I saw, oh, damn it. All right, I need to show you on the camera. I never edit my videos. I'm just lazy. I just press play, I talk, and then I press end, and then I submit. Anyway, all that to say that P-O-M. I can't. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. I am going to have to breathe very precisely. Yes, this is fun all of a sudden. Okay, so bum, but we don't spell it like that. It means apple in French, but phonetically, because the spelled word is P-O-M-M-E. There's a E. All right. And so the apple, and I see hat. And I see packed. Yahoo! Packed. Oh, there's even that A that I don't need to pick up again. P-A-T-T now, pat, like a leg. Okay, all right. So we've seen enough. Damn it. Pum. So apple, hat, packed, and pat, leg. Apple, hat, packed. I want to do it like that, but packed and pat. Well, that was my toes more than my pat, but more than just my leg. I have now cuisse de velours. We have, in French, we love saying une cuisse de velours for like a person who has a really nice soft thigh. So it means, velour is like, you know that velvet. So a velvet thigh. So for leg, we have velvet thigh, really is what we have. So those are the words that are coming through. Ooh, and like this. So that has got to like elicit a bunch of images for you in your own life. So please go ahead and let your imagination take all of these words together, like combine them as they will, and let your imagination run wild and see what you come up with. But we'll see. Now I have a bunch of, see, that's the thing. I have a bunch of stuff that's coming up for me, and now I've got to like take it back and be like, all right, this is a collective reading. This isn't just for me, because now I'm like very invested in this. Hat, apple, packed, and pat, and leg, and paw. Maybe paw as well is a better translation. I'm using these cards for the first time, really. I've like shuffled and cleansed them and whatever, like gotten to, oh wow, a lot of, that's beautiful, so much light. Coming from outside, the light is coming from outside. Lots of Leo energy. Look at all these lines. There's a lot of sand, maybe. I was gonna say sun. So sun sounded like sand. So beachy vibes, defending the weak, peacekeeping, sincerity. All right, so what's the message about this whole world out there? Oh, now that you put these two together, the yellow is dominant, isn't it? A lot of heart-based action that you've been imagining for a long time. So you've had this vision for a really long time. And I'm suspecting that this vision for yourself is very much out there and going to benefit the whole world. There's no doubt about that. But what you're being asked right now is to bring it back to yourself, to your body, and to start with your own world. What is your world right now? Who is part of your world? What is it that's part of your daily life? Start from there and make sure that you beautify that and that you take care of that, you know, like that velvet thigh, you know, you like go give some love to your thighs and to everything around you as if it were velvet. Start, you know, washing. What would happen if you started washing your dishes as if they were velvet, you know, and like, like maybe your whole world would change, right? See again, the world coming through again. So there is something about what is your vision of the world and how can multiple layers of said word, of said concept can coexist in your reality, and how can the extraordinary be an ordinary part of your life, you know? And your life therefore becomes meaningful in a way that you never even suspected, and you finally find what you've always been looking for, which is truly to be of service to yourself and to others, and just to feed and nourish this world as it nourishes you. And so this relationship is definitely... So the symbolism of the apple is huge here, because now we go back to the Genesis. Is that what it's called? With Adam and Eve. And I don't know these stories too well, but wasn't the apple the forbidden fruit? I feel like that's pretty much like common. Like a lot of people know about that. So the integration of, we're in Capricorn season right now as well. And so, which is associated with the devil card. But devil doesn't have to mean evil, right? So how do you integrate those more devilish sides, in your opinion? How do you have that also be a part of your world, but in a way that isn't over-consuming, right? It's not about evil, like, or the devil. It's about balancing it out. And there's that's why the word calibration is coming through. You know, all of these energies here are very yang. All of that is yang. And the hat, the pact, pact with the devil. We have a bunch of legends in Quebec about making a pact with the devil. So that means selling your soul, all of that. So like, let's unpack that, unpack that pact. Because the devil is not evil, right? And we have to stop nourishing that idea. The devil is simply lesser loved parts of ourselves, and it doesn't mean that they don't deserve love, you know, and we can love them by not wanting to fix them. I think that's probably the big part, you know, it's not all consuming, like, oh, how do I fix all of these shadows? Maybe we call them, with shadow work. I'm not sure how this is resonating in terms of like precision of language for you. I don't want it to like be given to you. I want you to allow yourself to seep with this transmission, right? So how about you give the hat to your devil and crown your devil? What would happen if you would crown your devil and stop wanting to fix it and acknowledge it for the role it plays, which is crucial? to your evolution and to the full expression of who you are. And by crowning it, you're saying, you're perfect. You're perfect. You played your role now. You do not need to be the leading role in this adventure, life, journey, movie, ride anymore. Chapter, like era. Right? And by crowning the lesser loved part of yourself, you're somehow giving yourself your own power back. And something happens, and you become this whole new character in your own life, your own leading character, which is the easiest thing ever because it's just you and it's who you've always been, but not always fully been because you were afraid and blah, 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 all of these things, right? We know these. That's a pretty cool message. One last card to like close it off. It arrived quite quickly. See? Horns like the Capricorn. Like I don't know if this is Aries or Capricorn. Maybe I don't know. But look at how this big figure is tending to this little figure here. It's very gentle, isn't it? And the lotuses, tolerance, new perspective, life purpose. Wow. Yeah. There's something in crowning your own devil. Oh, so what is that? Oh, I should be better with that. Is that Capricorn or Aries? Maybe in the book it says. I should have a computer close by. 23rd path. It's the Egyptian, it's Khnum. So it might not mean anything in terms of astrology. I don't know. The Tree of Life. I just got this deck and I haven't studied it. Sorry, I took it anyways. It's from the Kabbalah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. The glyphs 129. I don't know if we'll find that. Ooh, yes. Whew. I'm sure someone knows in the comments, but I won't be there to hear you. It's Neptune. Like the trident of the god. I don't know. Oh, I gotta stop talking. I'm embarrassing myself a little bit right now. So Neptune. Okay, there's Neptune here. Okay, this message is over, I think, because I'm going and noticing details that are not my field of expertise at all. There you go. There's something there too. Okay, maybe there's something there too about maybe, well, now I'm talking for myself, actually. I have been hard on myself my entire life, I think. So I think for me, in this case, crowning my own devil would be like, love the part of you that knows nothing, you know? And because I always prided myself in knowing a lot of things, you know? I've always been a good student and just had a like impressive memory and that kind of thing. Une meilleure de classe, that's the expression we give in French. Yeah, my parents were school teachers and my grandmother as well. So I was raised to be the best of the class. Anyway, so now I could give my crown, like I take it off my best of the class hat, like head, and give it to the last of the class and crown the last of the class part of me, you know? Because yes, I must love to be last as well, right? Wow, okay, I didn't expect to have some sort of realization for myself on screen. I'm getting a little bit vulnerable. I think I need to, yeah, I need to go with myself and sit with what I'm admitting. Yeah, this was a really cool transmission. I am grateful that you were here. I hope this resonates in unexpected, surprising ways. Yeah, please, 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 please share with me. Share with me what is coming for you and kind of like where these nonsense images and messages and intersections, how it all like takes you somewhere and takes you on your very own journey, right? As it's apparently taken me on my own journey right now. Yeah, okay, all right, take care until next time.